Welcome back to BattleTech with the mod Extended 3025. This is Dr. Obsidia. We've now reached the month of March in 3026 as we've arrived at New Ganymede. We have a contract here to launch, so we're going to go ahead and do that. That contract paid our way to come over here, so we didn't have to spend our own money on the trip. This is a straight up battle. It's in the desert, so we're going to be running a little bit hot on this planet. Got to watch our mechs heat overall. They have a really powerful enemy mech, and it says it could be a trap, so I assume that there's probably some big heavy mech surrounded by mediums. Of course, we're going to take our Thunderbolt to keep things under control. I'm going to drop the crab off here. We'll see what I take here. Would like to try out our Hunchback with the AC-20. Let's go ahead and bring in the Hunchback as our hitter this time around. And we need some decent support for the Hunchback. So I'm thinking either our Wolverine or our Shadowhawk is pretty decent. I think we're going to bring the Shadowhawk because we have a lot of the LRM triple plus, SRM 6 triple plus, and AC5 triple plus. It's a pretty good mech. There's also consideration here on our crab just because it hits so hard at long range. So okay, let's bring the crab. Can do really well at long range with two big hits there. So kind of acts like the Griffin in that way, I think, although the Griffin does mess with their ability to target. Alright, we're gonna leave King Wolf on the Thunderbolt for the heat management. The crab in general runs pretty heat efficient, so I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal, but we would like somebody who can take some hits and dish it back out too. Don't think we're going to be splitting up the shots too much. Let's go ahead and put maybe Tick on there this time. We can get some experience for him. Tick is mostly geared towards the lighter mechs in general, so he's been running the Wolverine somewhat, I guess, but we'll go ahead and throw him in there. The Hunchback, I would like somebody who can have the Bulwark. Opesh. We're going to drop the Griffin off. We don't really need that. That means Kid can sit out. And of course, we're going to take our Brawler. Where's Moped at? Moped needs to be in the Brawler. There we go. Should be a pretty good layout there for our Lance. Thunderbolt's going to take a lot of the brunt of the attacks with the crab backing it up. The Hunchback is the wild card, but I'm sure the Hunchback with that heavy armor and that huge hitting AC-20, it's going to be a big deal. Triple plus too. That does stability damage as well. And the Brawler going to come in here and punch stuff with that epic arm. Two skulls against two skulls. Or, as we have, two chevrons, I guess, rather than two skulls. We're still fighting against the periphery for the most part, but I think that we'd like to start looking at maybe getting into some action in the inner sphere. We might start moving that way. Maybe going up against the Draconis Combine or something along those lines.
On the move.
Or we're just going to run right down the tube, the pipe here.
10-4.
As I said, we're going to be coming up against a heavy mech, I assume.
Heading out.
Not sure how geared it is or anything, so we need to kind of be a little bit cautious with sending our Brawler out here, especially if it's going to have some support.
Confirmed.
Still no sign of the enemy. Not that afraid of the Taurians. Again, they're peripheral. Part of the periphery.
Roger.
So they don't usually have great
Copy
mechs.
I got you. On it.
There's contact. Oh, that's the heavy guy. It's an archer heavy. Those LRMs, wow, see that? He doesn't have any armor in front of him. We're just gonna tear him in half.
Yep.
Well, we can go ahead and reserve here and see what we got up. Not much. We'll run the crab over here.
Move order received.
Crab should be able to drill right through that.
Acknowledged.
Yep. Structure exposed.
Confirmed.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and run straight in here with Kopesh.
I got you.
That AC-20 will tear that thing in half.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
You can see it from this range. Let's go ahead and close with it with the brawler and see what we got. We've got two enemies here, a fire starter. No good shot there. Let's go ahead and brace it, just in case they do take shots at us.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, King Wolf is going to be able
Locking
to
in coordinates.
do some significant damage to this thing, I think, with the AC-5.
Engaging target.
It's just that 40 LRMs is not something I'm looking forward to being hit by here. He's going to be the bait. He needs better armor than that. Is that all he's going to do? Fire one medium laser at us?
Give them everything you've got.
Jeez. I'm gonna reserve.
Yep. Got it.
The crab will continue to drill into this thing.
Locked on target.
Okay.
What are your orders, Skipper?
The Hunchback is able to close to short weapon range, I think. I don't think here is going to do it. No. All you got to do is kind of click where you're going to go, mouse over and see what you're dealing with here. Now, the small laser does hit. Over here, the AC-20 has 73%, but over here it only has 63%. And here, 63. So we're going to make sure our AC-20 is going to hit. I'm not going to waste that shot. Although we do have a lot of them. 15 ammo to be exact. So here we go. Let's see this thing in action.
Engage target.
Boom. Right arm. Wow, we took a lot of that away. He's panicked after getting hit by an AC-20. Well, geez, I'd be panicked by getting hit by an AC-20. Especially with no armor.
Yeah?
Well, he can run up and punch too. And stay in the trees, no less. Go ahead and do it.
Got it.
See if this thing can survive a hit. Right torso's gone. No, it cannot survive a hit. We've buffed him up again. We've put the small lasers on him. He drills into them pretty well.
Ready for orders.
We're gonna run up here.
No problem. On my way.
Switch up our targets too, because this archer's pretty messed up. I don't think we're even gonna shoot at A and B here. Everything just on the archer, actually. Or B and C, sorry, B and C, yeah. They've got too much evasion. We'll just take the archer out. There he goes. He never even got his LRMs off.
That's all you got?
Well, the brawler seems to be tanking 3 light mechs. I mean, he'll have no problem with that. Especially with everybody behind him
Come on.
turning
Send me a
around and
real
sending some
mech
help.
warrior.
They probably all reserved to the end, so they can all go before me. If you reserve to the last round as the light mechs, then you go in the 5th round. Or the 5th tier there.
What do you need?
That one jumped way up there, didn't he? Okay. Go punch the fire starter in the back. I think he's probably the biggest threat.
I'll do what I can. Targeting for physical attack.
Ha! Punch through the center torso. He's gone.
Tango down.
Ready to rock.
Yeah, I don't think the AC's worth shooting this range. It's not like they're going to be able to put up much of a fight.
On it.
We'll ignore the locust and shoot at the wasp that jumped up high because he's harder to hit. Ooh. But at 68%, I can't ignore that.
Yup. You got it.
We've got so much AC-20 ammo, we might as well just shoot it off. 26% is a horrible shot, but we'll go ahead and fire.
Critical hit.
I missed
Commander.
anyway.
I get you. On the move.
Alright, we'll split this up. Just because we have a 60% on the wasp, and the wasp is going to need to be hit. So the AC-5 on the wasp.
Roger that.
Good hits. These weren't as good. That locust lived a pretty charmed life right there. A little bit of machine gunnage to our rear arc. Machine gunnage. I will reserve. Where did that missile go? It just kind of flew off in the distance.
Yeah?
Alright, we'll punch him. Man, these little mechs just don't stand a chance against this guy. Their only hope is to kind of get around him
Orders.
and just hope they can take him out just through sheer amount of firepower in the rear arc or something. This is probably the best chance to hit. 78% with the large lasers.
Confirmed.
Leg destroyed. Right torso down. He's gonna lay down up there.
Disarmor.
We're gonna probably be clipping through the mountain to hit him.
Skipper?
Yeah, we'll just keep kind of run up on him here. Better torso.
I got you.
It's hard to say the Hunchback is any good. They just didn't have enough staying power to really put up much of a fight against us. The Hunchback just didn't really come into play that much. He did get one big hit in. A lot of rockets fired into the side of that
That's a
cliff.
kill.
Mission successful.
That Archer's a tough mech. It looks a lot like, you know, what you would want the catapult to look like without the jump jets, though. Surprised that Hunchback didn't get a kill out of that. We will definitely take that Archer piece. Missile boat, yeah. Don't think we need any of this stuff. We already have 45 of those. Fire starter, 2 of them. Yeah, we'll grab those. Anytime we could put together a light mech just to throw it away is good. I'd like to see some more variety to the light mechs, though. We've been seeing the same stuff all the time. That's one reason I kind of want to drift towards the inner sphere and see what we can see there. I'm gonna sell it, the Locust. Okay, well, that was easy enough. We still got a bunch more contracts to do here, so we'll do some fun stuff as well. I think there is an assassinate here, I believe. No, it's all just battles. Okay, well, I'm feeling saucy. We may take on this skull and a halves here. We got quite a few of them, so I think we can easily do those. We may stick around for the double skulls there. That 800k is very tempting. I don't know why that one's so much more than the other one, the recovery. But we definitely need the money, so we're going to go ahead and stick around and do some of these. Escort, for example, and some battles. Okay, thanks for joining. Stick around, and we'll continue doing this series for a while. Looks like we're doing fine. I could up the difficulty by just going all out after 3 skull missions now, I think, because we can definitely field 2 heavy mechs. But we're playing a little conservative. But we'll see how it goes. I'd like to see how far we can get. Thanks for joining today. You guys have a great day. And happy holidays to everyone. Have a Merry Christmas. And Happy New Year. Take care.